Let's take a closer look at one of the players that has helped lead this team to another district championship appearance. That is Amelia Bowes. D4 first team all District 6 player, 22 games. She's 12.7 points per game, 5.9 rebounds per game, 3.1 blocks per game. And one of the main reasons why they were able to knock off Mohawk in that district semifinal game.
Yeah, she had a monstrous night when we were here a few nights ago, as you mentioned, against Mohawk. And she was really battle tested that night. You know, Mohawk gave them a really, really tough look. She had to battle for everything that she worked for and earned in the paint. And I think that might be one advantage here this evening for Seneca East. They had a really tough first game here at the Haas, so I think they're ready for this one tonight. They're ready for physicality. They're ready for the look that Buckeye Central is going to give them.
Yeah, she had 7 points all in the second half in that 43-38 victory over Mohawk. Now let's take a closer look at the number 1 seed, the number 4 team in all of Division IV basketball, and that is the Buckettes of Buckeye Central. 24-1, like we said, that one loss was to Shelby, the top team in Division II. 14-0, Northern 10 champions. Took care of business so far in the tournament. Defeated 10th seeded Plymouth 72-25. And then Mansfield Christian in the game you saw live and free, 69-17, averaging offensively 58.6 points per game. Defensively, only 33.4 points given up. And shooting, really good, 45% total from the floor, 51% from 2, and 34% from 3. And they have multiple shooters from anywhere across the half-court line.
Yeah, once they get across half court, it's hard to just lock down and focus on one girl. You can't do that with Buckeye Central. You got Claudia Piper. If it's not her, you got to worry about Emily Cecil. And then when we were here the other night, Emily's little sister, Kate, I mean, you have to worry about her as well, knocking down, I believe she was 5 of 5 from three-point land last game. So they are just extremely offensively loaded. They've just got so many that can do it. You never know where it's going to come from. Even Kennedy Deppen, you know, we talked about that addition to their team this year. So we will see how they do tonight. You and I had a chance to talk to Coach Capel, and I think they're ready to go.
Yeah, Kate Cecil had 5 threes in that semifinal. Sydney Worm with 2. 3 threes from Claudia Pfeiffer, and they had multiple scores, 10 scores total. One of the main reasons was the guard play of one Emily Cecil. She is the District 6 Player of the Year, first team honoree this season in 23 games. 18.6 points per game, 7 steals, 5.5 assists, 4.9 rebounds. A phenomenal athlete there, one of our top assist leaders in all of the area, and she is one of the main reasons why this Buckeye Central team is 24-1.
Yeah, she played a tremendous game, facilitating the court, leading the way for her team against Mohawk, just getting everyone involved, several good looks for herself, and as you said, our top assist leader in the area, and that's a tough category to be the champion of in our area. You saw one of them who finished second, Sophia Neese for Shelby. And, you know, to be in the same category and same conversation, those are 2 girls who have just been putting on absolute clinics this year. So Cecil looking to have another big night tonight, help bring home a district title.
Like I said, this is the 3rd time in as many years as these 2 teams will be fighting for a district championship. In all 3 years, I believe they were 1 versus number 2. Fighting this year to see who will move on to the Massillon Regional Semifinal at Perry High School. That'll come up next week. We'll get an update on who they will play, who's winning that other district, and also the Loudonville Lady Redbirds playing in the district championship tonight would play in the first semifinal. And hey, just maybe we could see a Loudonville Buckeye Central Regional Championship game here coming up in the end of next week. But still, we got some basketball to be played between these 2 rivals in the Northern 10. Should be a good one. It's been a great championship Saturday thus far on the OH Report, Hayden. I know you were down at Centerburg for the Johnstown matchup. I was able to catch the first half at least of the Clear Fork Shelby matchup, and now we are here for the 3rd game of the day. But let's take it down courtside as we get ready for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Ladies and gentlemen, as members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Willard High School extends to you each of you a cordial welcome to the district final basketball tournament game in Division IV between Seneca East High School and Buckeye Central High School. To honor America and respect for all who have served in our country and defended the freedoms that we enjoy today, at this time we ask everyone to stand in the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Willard High School's very own senior, Casey Salid, on the electric guitar.
All right, how cool was that?
I mean, I was just about to say, I mean, that gave me chills, got me juice right there. By far, what a tremendous performance by that young man. Super cool to have that here for you.
Unable to catch the name, but he is right here from Willard High School. That is a great way to start off this night. While we have a moment, let's thank our sponsors here inside the Finley & Sons Drain Service pregame. Want to thank our sponsors. Freedom Fest Ohio. Visit freedomfestohio.com for ticket information. Frito-Lay, good fun. And Sutton Bank, free checking that pays. It's one of the ways we thank you for banking with us. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing the simple activities with Kasasa. So we are moments away from this district this district championship game. Semifinals a couple weeks ago.
Another great atmosphere in here again tonight when we are here for both games. Tremendous crowds. And, you know, I think tonight we're over on the Buckeye Central side of the crowd. It's full to the rafters. You look across the way, full to the rafters for the Seneca East community as well. So they have packed Haas Gymnasium to the brim this evening. The starters and reserves being announced for both teams right now.
First, the reserves for Buckeye Central, who have pretty much handled its competition thus far this season. 10 players into the scorebooks in their victory over Mansfield Christian in the district semifinal matchup.
I was going to say there was a good opportunity for them to come in and get some quality minutes against, you know, a team that was still deserving of being there in Mansfield Christian. So they got some good depth and experience here.
These two teams pretty familiar with each other. Played 3 times in the last 3 years. Buckeye Central, this is I believe, going for their 6th consecutive district championship. They have been the cream of the crop here in the area. While we have a second, let's take a look at our keys to the game. Brought to you by Sutton Bank. First for Seneca East. They're not really good as a perimeter shooting game, but they need to get that going tonight if they want to stick with the Lady Buckettes.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to need to get that done. We talked about that a little bit earlier. And for me, it's going to be all offensive balance. Last time we were here against Mohawk, I believe it was McKenna Depinet who opened up the game with the first 18 points for the Lady Tigers. That's always a fantastic thing. She's one of their top scorers, but you want to see everyone get involved. They started to do so in the second half, and I think that's what gave them that edge over Mohawk. So let's see what they do tonight.
Key players, McKenna Depinet, our last game's MVP, and Amelia Bose. Now for Buckeye Central. Snap passing. They are quick at passing the ball, get open looks, and that's what they need to do tonight. They want to get out ahead quickly, get those open looks from the quick passing. And yours, tempo.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be control of tempo. That's what they were able to do against Mansfield Christian. They caused chaos defensively, so many turnovers, and then they were able to just take that down on the offensive side, run their offense, run what they want to do. And when they get in a rhythm, man, it's just like we talked about in the pregame. They got 5 girls on the floor at all times who are an offensive threat. So if they control the pace, they give themselves a high chance of success.
Key players, Claudia Pfeiffer, the MVP in the Mansfield Christian game, 21.3 points per game, and Emily Cecil, 18.6, both district honorees. And now let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Sutton Bank. First for the second-seeded Seneca East Lady Tigers, Maya Ousley, averaging 5.1 points per game. Brooke Bordner, honorable mention, District 6 honoree, averaging 7.3 points. McKenna Depinet, first team All-District 6, 15 points per game. Kirsten Cook averaging 6 points per game, and Amelia Bose, District 6 first team, averaging 12.7 points per game. And now for the Buckettes, the top seed, number 4 in D4, Emily Cecil, District 6 Player of the Year, 18.6 points per game. Claudia Pfeiffer, District 6 first team, 21.3 points per game. Julia Evac, District 6 honorable mention, 4.2 points per game. Riley Cancer averaging 5.7 points, and Sydney Worm averaging 5 points per game. Lady Tigers head coach Dawn Vogt, Buckettes coach Abram Capel, the District 6 Coach of the Year, and that has been the Sutton Bank pregame. Here we go, District Championship on the line, and we are underway.
Seneca East got to win the tip, get their first chance to get on the board, see what they're able to do.
Depinet gets it off to Bordner. First possession, looking inside, kicks it back out. Depinet, travel, turnover, first of the night.
Always such difficult waters to navigate down there once you get below the hoop along that baseline. Going to be the first turnover, but Seneca East going to force a turnover of their own with some early full court pressure.
Hands it right back.
So the second chance for the Lady Tigers to get on the board first.
Seneca East turns it over again. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers by both sides. 3 in the air, banks it in.
Difficult look there. It's a tough angle to take the 3-point shot from regardless, and then banks it off the glass.
Sydney Worm with the first points. It's 3-0.
Buckeye Central forcing them to pick up the ball way too early in the front court, and they'll force the 3rd turnover of the evening just a minute and 10 seconds into this contest. Something we talked about in that Mohawk game. Seneca East does average about 30 turnovers per game, so it's a part of their game that you don't like to see, but we'll see if they're able to cut down on that and handle it and persevere.
Emily Cecil She'll drive it to the lane. Runner, good.
Great dribble drive move from Cecil, able to navigate the lane.
Seneca East gets it to Depinet across the timeline. She'll drive it in, kick it right side. Bowes off the back iron. Offensive rebound, though. They'll get another shot. 3 in the air off the back iron. Rebound 2, Buckeye Central. Up 5-0. Pfeiffer into the corner to Worm. Now to Evac. She's wide open. Layup. Good in one.
Take an easy 2 and make a 3, Travis. Seneca East too late getting to that one as you take a look at our Sutton Bank replay. Didn't look like anyone was going to touch her, and it might have been better if no one did. She's going to lay that one in and get a chance for a third.
First foul against Maya Ousley. Free throw no good. Rebound to Seneca East. 7-0 the score. And we'll get a foul on the other end.
Nice job by Borner. One of those things you got to do. Buckeye Central, you cannot let them get out to a decisive lead such as 10-0. Get down there, find a way to try and get some points from the free throw line.
Bordner misses the first. A 63% free throw shooter. Seneca East looking for its first bucket of the day. Gets it.
1 of 2 from the line. Something we noticed in that earlier game was the Lady Colts struggle from the line. Could have been some more points for them, so we'll see if Seneca East able to shoot higher than their 62% average.
Cecil. Buckeye Central working it around. Pfeiffer for 3. Yes. Claudia Pfeiffer with her first field goal of the night. 10-1 Buckeye Central. 2.5 minutes in. Kirsten Cook across the timeline. She'll take it in. Bordner misses. Rebound to Buckeye Central. And a timeout for the Buckettes. We take a look at Evac's and one more time. But a great start for the Buckettes here early on. High percentage shots, high percentage makes, and they're really forcing the issue on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, they're picking up right where they left off against Mansfield Christian. They want to force those turnovers, and then they want efficiency. Like you said, every time they're able to force one of those, they want to look to go down and score. If you're going to cause and create turnovers, the whole point of that, why they hone so much defensively and put so much effort and enthusiasm into that, is because it's going to bring you benefits on the offensive side, and they're just such a fantastic team at seizing those opportunities.
We want to welcome everybody watching live and free here on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. Brian Steinmetz, good luck Tigers. Sherry Bean, let's go Buckettes. As we return to action, Buckeye Central looking to add on to the lead. Cancer gifts it over to Cecil. This 4 wide offense. 3 in the air off the back iron. Rebound, pushed back out. Another chance for Buckeye Central.
And this is a team you don't want to give second chance looks to. They're very good at creating them, and then that just gives them another opportunity to reset at the top as Cecil will hit Pfeiffer.
She gets a screen, puts it up and in. Claudia Pfeiffer with 6 now on 2 threes.
So we'll see if she's picking up right where she left off against Mansfield Christian the other night as well.
And a turnover, the 4th against Seneca East. Cecil to the lane, looked to pass it, but deflected, and it will stay with the Buckettes. Coming up on the midway point here of quarter number 1. Pfeiffer's going to try another 3. Give it to her.
And they're going to take a timeout here, Travis.
That's 9 points, meaning Claudia Pfeiffer is now the all-time leading scorer on the girls' side. She now has 1,552 points.
What an amazing milestone.
Correction, 1,549 right now, passing Jenna Carl, who is at 1,546. Congratulations to Claudia, and she can also, with 4 more points, pass Dawn Tallman, who is the all-time leader in the school with 1,552 points. So another 3 ties her.
Yeah.
4 more points makes her the all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central history.
Wow.
Thank you, Hayden, for
we were
sure I had that. That's what you were giving me some numbers. I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game, and she just scores so quickly. It's hard to keep up.
And another turnover, 5th against Seneca East. So Pfeiffer gives it off to Worm for 3. Another one.
I feel like I'm going to be a broken record here tonight. You might think you're watching a Mansfield Christian game again because it's raining threes from the Haas.
5 threes here in the first quarter. It's 19-1.
Still 3:40 left to go if they stay at this pace. Looking at a 30-point-plus quarter.
Depinet looking to get some sort of offense going for Seneca East right now. So we're under 3:30 to play in the opening quarter. Depinet into the lane, kicks it over. Bowes for 2 off the back iron, offensive rebound.
The second nice offensive rebound for Maya Ousley.
Back out to Bordner, they'll reset. Drives it in, forces one up, lost her bounce. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Rebound finally out to the Buckettes. Cecil into the lane, scoop layup, no good.
Ooh.
Tough shot for her, doesn't get it to go.
One would have been a big basket for them, would have jumped up by 20, but chance for Seneca East just to try and get the ball to go through the hoop. They've had a couple nice looks there on the baseline from Bowes. But a turnover.
Stripped away. Pfeiffer just across half court. Look to Coach Capel to set things up. Worm over to Cecil. Kicks it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer in the lane from the elbow. Got it to go.
One hunt around the edge a little bit. Had too much weight on it, though. Found its way through the basket.
2 points away from becoming the all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central basketball history. Under 2 to play. 20-point Buckeye Central lead.
And, you know, she'd like to kind of get that one out of the way in the first quarter. No matter how genuine you are, it's always going to be sitting in the back of your mind, the opportunity to make history like that.
Inside the Bowes. Falls to the ground, out of bounds. It'll stay with Buckeye Central.
Kate Cecil will check into the game for the Buckeyes.
Take a look at the friendly roll. Ooh. Just stood there on the rim for Pfeiffer. And that's an unforced error. Turnover number 7 for Buckeyes for Seneca East. They average 14 turnovers per game.
Excuse me, yes, I did double that in my earlier comments.
It's all right.
Able to force one of their own.
Gives it up into the lane. Nice ball movement, or ball fake. And Bordner onto the board. She has all 3 points, 21-3. Quickly the other end, Cancer. Stripped away.
But Cecil strips it herself, and she's going to pick up a foul.
Let's take a look at that sequence. Foul's going to go against Bordner. Her first foul, only the team's second. Kennedy Deppen checks in for Buckeye Central. Averaging 5.3 points per game. Deppen gives it off to Kate Cecil, now to Emily for 3. Hit another!
And that's very hard to game plan against or coach against. There's just so many of them that they're so dangerous. You can't possibly double team 3 girls constantly sitting around the paint, or the arc, excuse me.
Ball deflected out of bounds. Lady Tigers will get that 10-second reset to get it in, but Buckeye Central, they usually shoot 34%. This is well towards 70% right now from the three-point arc. Bordner gets it off to Cook. Now to Deppen. 30 seconds left. 24-3 Buckeye Central. Almost loses it.
Got a big scramble for the ball.
And are we going to get a jump ball? Yes, we are. Change of possession to Buckeye Central. 26.7 left here in the quarter. They'll get a chance to get another shot off here.
I don't even know if we dare speak of it this evening, Travis. 20 seconds.
This is a team that if they get an open look, they'll take it. So
yeah,
we'll
rightfully
see.
so.
Now
right?
we have a stoppage.
And there's some blood on her knee.
Cecil's bleeding from the knee, so she's going to have to go take a seat and get that checked out. But
Official timeout.
we'll get a substitution in.
Appears they might just be letting them get enough time to clean it up, take care of it, and let her come back in.
The fan section here that's packed this side of the Haas. Yeah, chanting, "We are BC."
Yep, she'll come right back in.
All right, 15 seconds left. I think it is safe to say they'll get the last shot off here. Cecil. She'll take it to the hole. Tripped up, gets it away. Now to Deppen. 5 seconds left. Pfeiffer gets it stripped away. And no shot at the buzzer, so that's how the quarter will end. But Buckeye Central, impressive to start things off. They lead 24-3 after one. You're watching the girls D4 Willard District Championship live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Second quarter action here. (24-3) your score. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. Going to get a foul. That's going to go against Brooke Bordner, her second, team's third.
Buckeye Central with an opportunity here. Open up the second quarter right where they left off. Cecil's got to take it. Ball fake into the lane. Shot's good. Cecil finds the bucket for her 7th point of the night.
Balanced scoring so far here for Buckeye Central. It's 26-3.
Shot no good for Seneca East. Offensive rebound.
Put back, no good. Rebound out to the Buckettes. 3 in the air for Cecil. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, and we're going to have a foul. That'll go against the Buckettes.
Just their second team foul of the quarter. So now the Buckettes showing a bit of full court pressure themselves. Seneca East, for them right now, they just need to focus on some shot creation. It's just been very difficult for them to bring it up the court and get any offense flowing as Buckeye Central causes yet another turnover.
And this has just been the story of this first half. Just turnovers for Seneca East. They now have 9.
And it just feels like the majority of the time, Seneca East has just struggled to have possession on their side of the court. Buckeye Central, they get those turnovers, and then they take their time. We talk about that patience on the offensive side. Near turnover. Depinet will get it. Takes it in, but misses the layup. And Pfeiffer right back down the other way.
Evek doesn't get it, but she gets her rebound. Pfeiffer back up. There it is.
It's for the tie, I believe.
No, that's it. She needed 13.
That's it.
She got 13. Claudia Pfeiffer now the all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central history.
Another big congratulations from both you and I, Travis. What a milestone that I, cannot for the near future see anyone overtaking. Offensive board for Seneca East, no good. They are just struggling right now tremendously. They're fighting. The effort is there. They just cannot get shots to fall right now. They can't get a bucket. They're going to stick something they have done well, and they did it against Mohawk, is they create pressure for teams trying to bring the ball up the court. But then the price you pay is if you can't get back. Buckeye Central's got 3 girls waiting around the arc and another in the paint.
28-3. Oh, in and out. Rebound.
Ooh. Cecil takes
charge.
a big blow, but bounces right back up.
They're going to talk to see if this is going to be an intentional foul. We saw that.
Yes, we did.
In the last game for Seneca East.
We saw that one definitely take place, and I think they are going to roll it in intentional.
Yep, they are. Intentional foul called.
So a couple of free throws coming, and then possession for the Buckettes.
5:06 left here in quarter number 2.
So Emily Cecil will take her spot at the line. An 80% free throw shooter, Travis, on the season. One of the most impressive percentage-wise free throw shooters in the area.
Besides Claudia Pfeiffer, who's 91%. But yes, they have 2 of the best free throws.
Silly, and we just jinxed her.
And there's the jinx.
Our
Nonetheless,
apologies.
though, 2 of the best free throw shooters in the area come on the Buckeye Central Lady Buck, or just Buckettes. She misses both.
Okay, we both jinxed them.
So maybe a little phase, though, from that elbow.
Yes.
We can go with that as
well. Took a big shot. She got up quick, but they will also get to keep possession after that intentional foul.
Gets it into Pfeiffer. The now all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central basketball history. Cancer with the spin move. Gets it inside. Blocked. Amelia Bowes with the block. Back comes Seneca East trailing 28-3. Gets it inside. We're going to get a foul on the floor.
Seneca East, I do like, we talked about them not being a perimeter shooting team. They continue to look inside, try and get looks in there for Kirsten Cook and Amelia Boyes.
Kirsten Cook gets it outside for 3. There's a 3. Caroline Kagi off the bench, averaging only 2 points per game, so she's already over that, but that's a big 3. Only 19% from beyond the arc as well, so that's a good help for Seneca East, now trailing 28-6. Emily Cecil going to slow things down for a moment, get the call from Coach Capel. And we'll get a foul against Depinet.
But a quiet night for her so far. Hasn't found the scorebook yet here this evening.
4:15 remaining here in the half. Cecil fakes the 3. Now to Pfeiffer, 4-3. In and out. All but down was that one. Seneca East a chance to try and chip away. They're going to need a lot more stops like that and buckets on the other end to get back into this game.
You're correct, and you can't bite off more than you can chew at one time. That 3 was a start. Still in the first half, they've got to just work little by little.
Offensive rebound for the second, but it's stripped away.
And a big pass from Cecil straight down the court.
Pfeiffer into the lane, puts it up. Yes.
Nice take to the bucket for Claudia Pfeiffer.
15 points for her, 30-6.
Very close to the other evening when she had 19 in the first half.
Deppen is going to try a deep 3 off the side iron. Offensive rebound by Bose, puts it back up, no good. Rebound to Buckeye Central. Worm for 3, in and out. Rebound, though, to Buckeye Central. Another 3 in the air, yes. Timeout, Seneca East.
Boy, oh boy, I sit here and try and take in. I mean, man, how do you even begin to draw up a defensive strategy about how to slow that down? They miss a shot, you collect the offensive rebound, and you got 2 more you can kick it out to. It was a good close out there by Maya Usleen, and Deppen tried to get a hand in front of Cecil, but they see the basket quick. You talked about snappy passes. I think they have snappy shooting forms as well. They're very quick with their releases.
Take a look at the replay of the last bucket. Now this one, just a long rebound. Quick pass out to Cecil. She hits for her 10th point. 33-6. Buckeye Central taking control early on here against Seneca East. Left side to Cook. Now Kagi, another 3 off the back iron, no good. And we'll get a foul on the rebound.
I believe that will go on Emily Cecil.
Paige Colleen,
yes,
from Buckeye Central, her first, team's 3rd. Seneca East, can they get it in safely? They can. Deppen it, picks up her dribble, throws it away, deflected off of Seneca East, or Buckeye Central. It'll stay with Seneca East with 2:33 left.
Needed some help in the backcourt there. Buckeye Central able to recognize if you're going to leave her alone back there, bring up the double coverage.
Buckeye Central playing a great defensive game here in this district championship. Deppen it, trying to get something going. She's going to get bumped by Cecil. That'll be her first foul, team's 4th. So Buckeye Central still with 2 to give before even thinking about putting Seneca East on the line.
And we talk a lot about their offense, but just looking at what they do to teams defensively, against Mansfield Christian, there'll be another push. But against the Lady Flames earlier in the week, a second quarter where they allowed 0 points. Here this evening, they've only allowed 3 points in each quarter thus far.
Paige Colleen called for her second, so Julie Evac will come back in for her. And we'll do this all over. Inbound to Ousley. 3 in the air off the back iron. Rebound to Buckeye Central. Out to Pfeiffer, another 3. Airballed it that time. A little quick on the release that time. Goes out of bounds to Seneca East. Clock coming up to 90 seconds left here. Seneca East, another turnover.
And some of these are just coming from sheer inadvertent mistakes, so it's difficult. They just can't find any rhythm. right now. I think that's something that both teams in our earlier game went through, patches where they couldn't find a rhythm, and you see what that can do.
Pfeiffer hit that one. A 30-point game. That's her fourth three, 18 points for her. Ooh, what a dribbling exhibition there by Bordner. Depping it for three. No good. Ooh, we'll have a foul on the rebound. That'll be Evac's second.
Good job to keep that possession alive. The handles from Bordner, and then Kirsten Cook really got up to fight for that offensive board. And she will earn that foul, so a chance here for them to pick up a few more points before the break.
And Cook gets the first one to go. 80% free throw shooter. So there's another one. Shoots well from the charity line. Misses the second.
Almost an offensive rebound, but then Cecil slithers through, moves it straight up to Deppin, and it's good.
Kennedy Deppin. Her first points. It's a 31-point game. Trap in the corner. Got to get it off for a 5-second call. They do. Get it back to Bose. Inside, turnaround jumper by Cook. Fouled. She'll go to the line. Kate Cecil called for her first foul. And it'll be a two-shot variety for Cook. Misses the first. Stay tuned for the Sutton Bank halftime. We'll have stats analysis and much more. But she misses both.
So Cecil will bring it up. You wonder if they're going to look, with her sister Kate out there on the floor, the way Claudia's been shooting from behind the light. We'll see if they look for three more here.
Emily drives it in. Wide open layup, yes.
Or Cecil will just say, give me that.
And that's it for the first half. Your score at the break in this Division IV District Championship. Top seeded Buckeye Central 40, Seneca East 7. We'll be back with the halftime after this. You're watching Girls Tournament Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm OH Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you were just watching live and free Girls High School Hoops exclusively on the OH Report. But stick around, the halftime show is next, including stats, analysis, and so much more, including the second half on the way.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. It's love the little things, love the little things.
It's Freedom Fest Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
It is halftime here at the Haas with your score after 16 minutes, 40-7 in favor of top-seeded in state number 4 Buckeye Central. Welcome back in the Sutton Bank halftime show. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. And Hayden, this has been all Buckets.
You said it, Trav. It's Buckeye Central. Just when you think the other night when we'd see them take on Mansfield Christian that they couldn't impress you anymore. They're just putting on an absolute clinic tonight, doing the same things over and over and over, and it just continues to work. Seneca East is struggling to get their offense set up. In turn, Buckeye Central is creating turnovers, coming down the floor. They've got 2 girls tonight already in double figures, and Piper and Cecil. You got Claudia becoming the all-time leading scorer for the entire basketball program at Buckeye Central. And they just continue to impress you. They come out, they work. They're always looking to push the tempo. And that has brought us to this 40-7 score at the half.
16-2 field goals, half of them from beyond the arc for Buckeye Central. And the thing is, 3 players have more than 1 3. Emily Cecil, 2 threes. Claudia Pfeiffer, 4 threes. Sydney Worm, 2 threes. And all 2 of those 3 players over 40% from beyond the arc, so that's something you normally see from Buckeye Central. But it's just the perfect first half for these Buckettes.
I mean, they have 4 turnovers, which is what they finished with against Mansfield Christian, but it doesn't even feel like they've had those 4 turnovers here tonight. And then here's the kicker, 0 of 3 from the line. You know, they've only been there 3 times. They haven't cashed in yet, and it doesn't matter.
It's the only negative on Buckeye Central's side right now, 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Now for Seneca East, 2 field goals, 1 of them a 3, 11 rebounds, 5 fouls, but 12 turnovers. And they had a lot to start off. I think it was 6 in the first 5 minutes of the game, and that really allowed Buckeye Central to really get out. Unable to hit some shots, and Buckeye Central just taking over here in this first half. While we have a moment, let's take a look at these brackets on the girls' side.
Yeah, a lot happening this week.
This is how both teams got here. Seneca East knocking off Monroeville and Mohawk. Mansfield Christian falling to Buckeye Central in the district semi. Buckeye Central took care of Plymouth before that. Moving back to Division III, where Margaretta knocked off Upper Sandusky by, I believe, 20 points this afternoon to win their district. The one over the 6. And in Division II, a game you saw earlier here on Championship Saturday, Shelby taking care of Clear Fork for a district championship that just eluded head coach Natalie Lance for so long. They finally get it done. Knock off Clear Fork. They'll play in the Mansfield Senior Regional next week. Also on the boys' side, in D4, Lucas, South Central. We've had chalk here.
Yep.
Margaretta, Monroeville, Lucas, South Central will all play right here at Willard next week in the district semis. In Division III, Willard, Western Reserve, it's chalk as well. Colonel Crawford, Elmwood.
And those are going to be some real good games.
Western and Willard. Willard had to come back to win their sectional final. So another good one. Will we have Sheldon Bowl
I know
for the district championship? Willard has had a say in the last couple of years about that. So maybe, just maybe, we'll finally have Sheldon versus Sheldon. And in Division II, the upset of the area. Mansfield Senior. Mo Ware with a shot with 1.4 seconds left to defeat Shelby. The 8th seed will take on 3rd seeded Lexington, Huron Norwalk. So we have SBC on one side of the district, all OCC on the other in the Ashland district next week. So Hayden, Seneca East down 33, correction. What do you say to them in the half to get something going here?
Man, you're setting me up, Travis, but let me just be real. If I'm Coach Don Vogt, I don't even want to begin to try and think about, it takes incredible things, and that's one of the special things about being a coach, being a leader. You have to know how to talk to your team in these kind of positions. And Seneca East is no slouch of a team. They're here at the district championship for a reason. They put on incredible performances this year. So I think you just try and go in, and my personal preference in these situations is, especially in high school hoops, man, these are high school kids, and you just want to try and boost their spirits as much as possible. You want to remind them that they're here because they earned their way here, and that they're going up against such a good team, but they're good as well. Let's get back to trying having fun. When it's a 33-point game, it's hard to do that, but you got to cherish those moments you have to play high school basketball, man. Those seniors out there, but everyone involved, will see if they find a way to just enjoy the game a little bit more, and that will open up the second half.
And the second half is underway here. Buckeye Central, Pfeiffer for 3 off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, though. That's Emily Cecil.
Nice block.
So a good way to start for Seneca East. Back comes Deppinett. Take to the hole, yes. No, charge.
Oh.
Take a look at the replay.
Now let's see, does she get her feet set? Nice dribble move there by Deppinett to get the opportunity.
She was moving backwards. That's a missed call.
There was some movement.
That's a missed call. So an unlucky break for Seneca East. That's Deppinett's second foul. First of the second half. Cancer gets it off to Pfeiffer. Now to Emily Cecil. Cecil to the lane, throws one up. She'll be fouled and will go to the line for 2.
So Lady Tigers with a tough break on the missed call. Would have been a big, at least momentum play for them to open up the half, and on the other end, Buckeye Central finds their way to the line.
First free throw good. Cecil with 13. Make that 14. (42-7) is your score, and that means a running clock.
Yep.
The only way this running clock will stop is a timeout, end of quarter, or if Seneca East can get this to under 30 points.
And it's incredible how much that running clock begins to play an impact on the game. I mean, it just runs so quick, as we'll have another turnover. Or excuse me, that one will be deflected. My aging eyesight.
Don't say that. You're
Already
like 10
beginning
years
to
younger
film.
than me. Come on, man. That knocked out of bounds as well. It'll stay with Seneca East.
Seneca East basketball.
Again, we want to welcome you in. Anyone who's joining us here for the second half, or if you've been kicking it with us since 7.
Winner of this game will take on either Maplewood or Springfield. That game 16-15 in favor of Maplewood at the
close
half.
one.
That 3 no good. Offensive rebound, though. Put back. Yes.
It's a good place. A good play by Amelia.
First points for her is 42-9. Apologies for the scoreboard difficulties right now. A little bit of a glitch, but we'll continue to try and fix that.
Perseverance.
Pfeiffer. Off the cancer.
Good poke away by Deppin, but just got to stick with him.
Corner.
Great pass.
3 in and out. Back comes Seneca East, looking to make it back-to-back possessions with a bucket. Cook, post move, gets it back out. 3 in the air, off the back iron. Rebound to Claudia Pfeiffer.
And I think Buckeye Central, really did their homework, really putting that extra pressure on you because they know Seneca East's strong suit is not taking those three-pointers.
Pfeiffer for 3. Yes. You think the senior wants this, Hayden? Out for the first half of the season with an injury, comes back, averages 21.3 in 13 games, and all she does is become a first-team all-district honoree. And she wants that chance at a state championship this year. And Buckeye Central, I've talked to some coaches around the area, and they think this is Buckeye Central's chance to get to Dayton and have a chance at a state championship.
They've definitely got the pieces in place this year. And like you said, she, didn't get a full regular season as a senior, so she wants to keep this thing going as long as she can.
That'll stay with Buckeye. The Seneca East, actually. We take a look at the replay of that last bucket for the Lady Tigers.
Well, and if you want to know the scariest thing, Travis, I think this is the thing that alarms me the most for this district for the next few years. Emily Cecil, senior, Julia Evac, senior, and Claudia Pfeiffer, senior. That's it.
Jump
3
ball.
massive pieces, but
Yeah.
a lot of returning talent.
There's a little extracurriculars there on that jump ball call. Inside layup too strong. And a foul against Buckeye Central will stay.
Before the game, Coach Capel did tell us that these two teams, obviously being N10 rivals, a little extra emotion in there tonight, both wanting to get out there and compete.
Kenny Deppin back into the game. The other side of that regional will be the Norwayne District champion, Doughton, leading Loudonville, 24-14 at the half.
Lady Redbirds going to need their scores. Williams and Vermilia help lead the charge in the second half.
Ball inbound. That's no call. Okay.
So very selective
Loosely.
tonight.
Inside, layup good. That's Cook's third point. And we play on. Pfeiffer gets a screen. Nice pick and roll to Evac. Too strong, though. Rebound to the Lady Tigers. Deppin it. We'll set up the offense, looking for a screen. So we go under 2 minutes left here on a running third quarter clock. 34-point lead for Buckeye Central. That'll be a foul. So the Lady Tigers will have a chance at a couple free throws. First foul on Pfeiffer.
That's something I think they can do well and maybe could have looked to do a little bit earlier in this game. They do have a bit of a height advantage inside. And that's what some of our area teams around here have done. You saw how successful that's been for those Clear Fork Lady Colts this year, having a height advantage inside, whether she gets fouled or gets points inside. Becca Conrad's been able to do some of that kind of work this season.
Bo's a 55% free throw shooter, hits both. 45-13. As we come up on 65 seconds left, quarter 3. Kate Cecil now. Left side to Deppen. Drives it in the lane, and that's a walk. Fifth turnover against Buckeye Central.
Try to keep the control of the ball there, but nice job, active hands from Seneca East, forcing the bobble and the travel.
Over 350 people watching this one. Welcome, everybody. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll try and get you some shout-outs here in the fourth quarter.
Buckeye Central just swarming there. Got a
deep three, no good. Rebound stays with Seneca East. Another deep three. And another miss, and we're going to get a foul underneath, and it'll stay again.
Looks like they're going to
Seneca
hit
East.
Paige Colleen.
That'll be Colleen's third, and that'll be the end of the quarter. That's it for 3. Buckeye Central well on their way to a district championship. We'll have fourth quarter action for you live and free. After this, you're watching Tournament Hoops on the girls' side, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Fourth quarter action underway here from the Haas, and it starts with a bucket. Emily Cecil starts things off here in quarter number 4. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. Winner to the Sweet 16.
It's been all Buckettes tonight, hungry for that chance to go to regionals.
Ball stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with Seneca East.
Looking to be the second team in red and gray today, moving on.
Yeah, you might know the other one. The Shelby Lady Whippets, #1 team in all of Division II, knocks off Clear Fork. They are district champions. 3 in the air for Cook. Yes! Cook with 5 points here in half number 2. It's 47-16. Cecil to the lane, layup, off the iron, no good, and we'll get another foul. Against Buckeye Central. That's Cecil's second. Depping it. Right side to Bordner. She'll try a 3. Yeah, there you go.
Couple good looks back-to-back for Seneca East.
And now the running clock has stopped. Well, when it goes out of bounds, ball goes out of bounds or we have a stoppage, the clock will stop. Pfeiffer into the lane, pull-up jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Lady Tigers.
Cecil fights for the ball, but will deflect it out of bounds. Ball stays with Seneca East.
End of 3. Springfield 30, Maplewood 24. That's the winner of that game will get Buckeye Central in the regional semi at Massillon Perry next week. Turnover, Seneca East, number 14 on the night. Emily Cecil. Ooh, big take, rejected. Amelia Bowes with another block. Bordner into the lane, kicks it out to Depinet. She fakes the 3, goes in, forces it up. She's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
So Seneca East, an explosion of life here in the fourth quarter for them. I think a bit more rhythm that they've been able to find.
Depinet, 61% free throw shooter, misses the first. Yet to score here tonight. Buckeye Central has done a very good job of limiting her open chances.
Yeah, they had a nice opportunity to take in that game that she played against Mohawk, and I'm sure put a big circle around number 12, not a stranger to them, so they wanted to hone in defensively on her this evening.
47-20. Approaching the midway point of quarter number 4. 3 by Ousley, too strong.
Now Buckeye Central on a 4-on-3 fast break.
Pfeiffer will back it out. Worm hands it off, running the weave.
Perfect clock
nice
eater.
Pass inside, but off the hands and out of bounds. It's a turnover. Buckeye Central kind of lulled Seneca East to sleep there.
Yeah, and kudos to them because, you know, this is truly one of those neutral sites. You've got perfectly 50% from both sides, but just able to keep that away side, technically the home side, so quiet here this evening. Quiet the noise, focus on their game.
Bowes nearly throws it away, gets it back. Post move, puts it up, no good, but she will go to the line. Fouls on Pfeiffer. Her second foul. First free throw missed. First miss by Bowes tonight. She was 2 of 2. Makes the second.
5th point for her on the night. Now Buckeye Central got to get the ball in. They will.
Seneca East showing full court. Worm across the timeline, gives it off to Cancer. Under 4 to play. 26-point lead for the Buckettes. Ooh, big collision there. And they will back it back out.
Seneca East able to get a turnover. Depinet charging into the paint. Ball stripped.
Gives it right back. And we'll get a timeout by Coach Abram Capel with 3:19 left. Buckets well on their way. Let's get some shout-outs. Gary, watching from Bucyrus. Heidi Sloan, let's go Buckets. Kent Spies, watching from Liberty Center. Sherry Bean, nice job, Claudia. Gina Zender, let's go Buckets. Kick Seneca East hind end. Mohawk varsity mom. Edwin Schneider, go Buckets. Linda Mendoza, our favorite.
Got that loyalty
fan.
follower badge.
And grandma of Storm Blunchley, our cameraman tonight. So Linda doing a great job here in Willard. Heidi Sloan, again, way to go, Claudia. Jim Ratliff, go Buckets. Great job. Tanner Slusher. BC has more threes than Seneca East has points. That was pretty much right. Abby Marie.
Oh, man.
Hayden Gray's
Oh,
fiance.
boy. Thanks for commenting again.
Sharon Snipes, Sharon from Willard, go BC. Jacqueline Anderson from Cary. Brian Kane.
okay.
Hey, congratulations to the Cary Blue Devils, sectional champions on the boys' side. They're still in it.
That game against Tiffin Calvert, going to be a good one.
Brian Kane watching from Bonita Springs, Florida.
There's our Florida gang.
Go BC. Jessica Chapman from Republic, Ohio. Slusher watching from Cardington, where our boys just lost 62-45 to Madison Christian. Tough season for Cardington, but hey, you get a lot of players back for next season. Hunter Feltner, go Buckettes. Best gym to play in the area, yes, from Hunter Feltner. I love this place. And Monica Myers watching from Shelby, home of the district champion, Lady Whippets, and alma mater of Hayden Gray.
Go Whippets.
3 in the air, yes! Sydney Worm with her third 3 of the night, 50-21.
And a turnover. You can kind of feel the buzz now. I think we've felt it since almost halftime, but this Buckeye Central side knows with just 2:25 left to play that they're going to be getting to take in the awards ceremony, the net ceremony here in just a little bit.
And we will show all of that for you. After our commercial break, we'll show you the presentation of the trophies, the medals, the cutting of the nets, and I will be wandering around down there with a microphone to get the MVP, Coach Capel, and everybody coming up. Pass inside, rejected, out of bounds. Third block by Amelia Bose tonight.
She's done a nice job. One of those seniors that Seneca East is going to miss.
Under 2 to play.
And they do have 5 seniors on the squad. Maya Oosley, Brooke Bordner, Deppinett, and Kirsten Cook, along with, I just mentioned, Bose. So it'll be one of those summers where, you know, those juniors and sophomores and incoming freshmen.
We're going to get a foul. Let's go over to YouTube. A very fun place to watch a game from. Craig
You
Green,
never
let's
know.
go Buckets. Congrats, Claudia. Shelly Neese. Congrats, Claudia. Dylan McCormick. Kathy Green, keep it up, Buckets. Kylie Brown. Rooting for you guys all the way from Arizona.
All right, West Coast.
Jessica Bowerman, go Tigers. Sally, keep it up, Buckets. Abe Lincolns from Springfield watching. C. Walker 49 from Bucyrus. Doug Collins, thank you, OH Report, for broadcasting the game from watching from Marengo, Ohio. And Tina Bassinger from watching from Ottawa, Ohio. Ottawa, OG, a big basketball school
Yes,
there.
had a chance to watch their boys program earlier this year.
And it's looking like the winner of that D3 district with Willard, Western Reserve, and Crawford will play them as we have wholesale changes. The Buckeye Central fans
Both sides.
applauding their seniors, as well as the other side as the Lady Tigers, Oosley, Bordner, Deppinett, Cook, Bose will take one final curtain call for their season. Another district runner-up. I know it's not exactly what they wanted, but hey, a lot of hardware for them as well, making it to the final game of the district season.
Certainly. It's never the goal. Of course, you want to go on, but 3 straight years that you're going to be able to say you made it this far.
Strong shot by Ella. Evac, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lady Tigers with 1:07 left in the game.
Officially under a minute to go here from Bob Haas Gymnasium. And Buckeye Central, the reserves, going to force a turnover of their own.
Back comes Caitlin Best. Back out to Nevaeh Metzger. Takes it to the hole, no good. Rebound, Kagi. She'll bring it across the timeline, under 30 seconds left. Haley Steinmetz in for Seneca East. That ball stripped away again.
Deppin got to take it into the lane.
Second bucket for Deppen tonight.
And that'll be all but it.
Fans are on their feet. Buckeye Central, 6 straight district championships. They defeat Seneca East 52-21. They're heading to the regionals once again. We'll take a break and be back with our Sutton Bank MVP, medals, nets, interviews, all that and more coming up your way right here live and free on the OH Report.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Love, love, little things. Love, little things.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Back here at Willard High School for the presentation of the runner-up medals and trophy to the Seneca East Lady Tigers. As we welcome you inside the Sutton Bank postgame. 52-21. And we'll just take things down to the court for the announcements.
Number 5, Haley Steinmetz. Assistant coaches Tammy Diam and Craig Turek, and the head coach of Seneca East, Don Bach. Would the captains for Seneca East please come forward for the presentation of the 2022 Division IV District Runners-Up Team Trophy.
Seneca East, the Division IV District runners-up. And now time for the awards for the district champions, number 4 ranked Buckeye Central.
Buckeye Central High School. Number 1, Emily Cecil. Number 2, Kate Cecil. Number 3, Caitlin Best. Number 4, Claudia Piper. Number 10, Julia Evac. Number 11, Kennedy Depend. Number 15, Ella Evac. Number 21, Nevaeh Metzger. Number 23, Riley Cancer. Number 24, Sydney Worm. Number 25, Kimmy Bigland. And number 35, Paige Colleen. Assistant coaches, Terry Allswald, Shelby Heidinger, and Taylor Shea. And finally, the head coach of Buckeye Central, Abram Keppel. Would the captains of Buckeye Central, please come forward for the presentation of the 2022 District Championship Team Trophy.
There you have it. District champions, Buckeye Central. They're going to walk their way down here, cut down the nets. I'm going to make my way down there as well, but we're going to take a quick break and be back with more of these festivities right after this. You're watching Girls High School Tournament Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Welcome back inside Bob Haas Gymnasium. My name's Hayden Gray, and right now, Buckeye Central Lady Buckettes pulling down that district championship net. One of the best traditions in high school sports is getting to take a piece of that history home, cut down that net, and share that moment with your teammates. Just a phenomenal game for them here this evening. Also staying posted, still watching for updates to see who the Lady Buckettes will be facing in the first regional semifinal. But right now, just basking in the moment, there's Kate Cecil getting her piece of the net. Of course, we want to congratulate Seneca East on a phenomenal season. Third straight year we've seen these two programs come down and battle it out for a district championship. Kennedy Deppen up at the ladder right now. And just an awesome scene in here this evening. Such a nice job Willard High School does hosting this round. We already appreciate them giving us the opportunity to come over here, bring these games to you live and free, as well as the OHSAA. We truly appreciate the opportunity to bring these games to you, all of you that commented tonight, getting to see where people are watching from all over the state. That is why we do what we do, all over the United States, really. It's an honor to be able to bring you high school athletics when you can't be here in person. But quite a few people could be here in person tonight, as the court is just absolutely flooded with Buckeye Central faithful. And I believe now we have our Travis Berardi standing courtside with our player of the game, and that's going to be Claudia Pfeiffer. So let's go ahead and send it down to the court.
Time now for our Sutton Bank MVP, and that is the all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central basketball history, Claudia Pfeiffer. I believe it's now 1,559 points or something like that, but congratulations, Claudia, first on the record.
Thank you, thanks.
And just how's it feel to be the all-time leading scorer now?
I mean, that's something to be proud of, but honestly, a district champion feels a lot better. So, I mean, a tournament run's what we're looking for, and the individual stuff comes second.
And how's that feel? 4 straight district championships. You played your high school career and you haven't lost a district final yet.
Yeah, it feels good. That makes it even 6. So the ones that came before us, this is just credit to them and all the hard work that they've put into.
You guys really took care of business here today. From the start, you scored early and often and really didn't give any breathing room for Seneca East. Game plan looked like it worked today.
Yeah, definitely. We wanted to come out fast, pressure them on defense, and we've seen them so many times, so we knew what they were going to do, and we just wanted to come out strong and play our game.
And just how's it feel to be in front of all these fans just flowing around us right now, but how's it feel to get this job done in front of all of Buckette country?
Feels amazing. I mean, this is what it's all about, and the tradition we have here is great, and our community always supports us and they show out, so this is for them.
And now you guys get to play Springfield in the Massillon Regional. Just have you guys even looked at who you're going to play in the next round yet?
Yeah, coaches have definitely looked in. We got film on them, and they do a great job of preparing us, so we feel confident with whoever we face.
All right, well, congratulations, Claudia Pfeiffer, our Sutton Bank MVP, the all-time leading scorer in Buckeye Central history. Go celebrate, get that net down.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, back up to you, Hayden. I'm going to try and find some other people and hopefully, not get blocked, but back up to you, Hayden.
All right, thank you, Travis. As you take another look at our player of the game, Claudia Pfeiffer, what a performance for her. What a milestone, becoming that leading scorer here in program history, and that is both men's and women's basketball. So just an absolute monster for the Buckettes the last 4 years, and just such a humble player as well, giving credit to what this program has meant to them just in the past 6 years. It goes beyond them. It's something bigger than them. That's what she was mentioning. So just one of those perennial powerhouses And we talked about it a little bit earlier. You can just tell this program, they go well into the postseason every year, and that experience is helping their underclassmen. Again, 3 seniors this year, and it's going to be 3 massive pieces that they're losing in Evac, Cecil, and Pfeiffer. But again, the experience they have with their juniors, sophomore, and freshmen, and Coach Abram Capel doing such a nice job. As Claudia said, of course, they're taking a look at who lies ahead. And that is what it takes when you get to the postseason, playing those teams. You know, Seneca East, a familiar opponent, but once you get to regionals, it opens up a whole new ball game of teams you might be hearing of for the first time. So always got to do your homework, your scouting report.
And if you still hear me, we're going to get Coach Capel after they get their team fixture, so just stick with us, guys, and continue up, Hayden.
All right, there's our update from Travis down in the sea of Buckeye faithful. Our faithful little Travis always down there. Got to bring that action to you closer than anyone else. But, man, what a day it has been here on the OH Report. Championship Saturday. It doesn't get any better than this. You got to see a great game. Every game on our main channel today, just right in order. Just a fantastic day to be a basketball fan, taking games that you're not going to have a chance to see any other way than live and free here. I was down earlier with Brian Harder and Greg Collins for Centerburg versus Johnstown boys, and if you got to see the end of that one, a buzzer beater right at the end. Number 7 Johnstown upsetting number 5 Centerburg to advance on. They won their boys sectional championship this afternoon. You can go back and take a look at that game live and free if you want. That is on our main YouTube channel. And then, as Travis mentioned a few times this evening, 2 other premier programs in the area that are familiar names here on the OH Report. 3rd-seeded Clear Fork and 1-seeded Shelby battled at 4 o'clock from Ashland, a game we also had live and free. And Shelby able to take down Clear Fork for the 3rd time this season. But one of the coolest things we definitely saw, and if you were watching live during that game, is just the respect between those 2 programs. Absolute class acts. I think probably one of the, if not my favorite thing I've seen this year, was both teams getting a picture together and just smiling and hugging it out. Just tremendous basketball programs we have around here. Coach Lance and Coach Sellers for Clear Fork and Shelby. And just, I think everyone's just so happy to get back out there this year, feel the energy of crowds being back in gymnasiums, get to go up against one another. It's just been a phenomenal postseason thus far, and we're excited to keep this thing going. It's been a heck of a week the last couple days. I believe in the last 3 days we have brought you 17 games in 3 days, including some highlights. So if you are like me and can't be in a gazillion places at one time, it's the perfect opportunity to go check out our website, www.oh.report, or our YouTube channel. They hold permanent archives of every live stream or every highlight you have ever seen done by the OH Report. It is available at all times to go back and relive. So, hey, gonna be another chilly Ohio day tomorrow. Sun's supposed to be shining, but maybe your mid-afternoon viewing, taking some highlights or live streams that you need to catch up on. And as someone who handles quite a bit of the social media side of things, I always want to encourage you to go check out the OH Report on all social media platforms. It's the easiest way to access all of our content. The OH Report on Facebook, OH_report on Instagram, and at OH.report on Twitter. And it's such a fun way for us to get to interact with you, the fans. We love getting to see the comments on live streams, but when we're not live, getting to see what y'all have to say via the social media spheres that we have. Such a nice way to connect with the fans, with each other. So if you haven't yet, go give us a follow. Go check us out, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We do our best to make sure we are engaged and active with our fans. Speaking of fans, Let me pull a Travis Berardi here, and let's see who is still here with us, who's still talking. Abe Lincoln, who's the dude with the shiny suit? What's that? You know, I was wondering the same thing. I think I saw him up here running some game film footage for the Lady Buckettes. So I would love to find out who he is. Nonetheless, I'm going to sit back and admire the shiny jacket. Making a fashion statement here tonight. You see the Lady Buckettes getting that team photo in with the trophy, with the net. And it looks like we've got Travis down with Coach Abram Capel now. Take it away, Travis.
Here with Buckeye Central head coach Abram Capel, 6 in a row. Not a bad feeling right there for district championships, but just how's it feel to get another district championship against your rival once again?
You know, we were getting ready to cut the net. I told my assistant coach, I said, you know, this feeling doesn't get old, does it? And he kind of laughed and said, no, absolutely it doesn't. So, you know, it's a really good feeling. Really happy for our girls and excited for the effort that we demonstrated. And I thought we jumped obviously out to a really good start. So that kind of goes that they were ready to play, and I couldn't be happier for them.
You guys, right out of the gate, took control of this game. You didn't let Seneca East get a field goal, I think, until the second quarter. Just, it seemed like everything worked for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we talked about how sometimes you don't make shots. And we were fortunate that we did in the first quarter. But what we were stressing in the locker room and the couple days of prep practice we had was we could control our defensive effort, right? We want to be able to guard because we can carry that on the road wherever we go. And I thought that our effort defensively was phenomenal from start to finish. Our ball pressure was great. Our interior defense was great. And we just made life really difficult for them. And if we continue to have that mentality, you know, it's going to put us hopefully in good position these next couple weeks. And then for the future to come for these underclassmen that got a little bit of time at the end. You got to understand, if you can guard, you can be in games.
You guys get Springfield. They squeaked out one in their district championship, so you'll get them in Massillon next week. But, you know, I know last year a bitter taste in your mouth to the end of that game in your regional semifinal. You had the lead in the first half, couldn't get it done in the second half. I know that's kind of a chip on your shoulder for you guys going into this year, but you get Springfield. What are your thoughts on that regional semifinal?
Yeah, you know, that was something else we talked about. Was last year we felt that we were the best team in that region, right? And the lead, the injury, and everything just kind of slipped away. And that's the beauty of not only high school basketball, but the NCAA tournament is upsets. And we felt that we were upset last year. So we came into this game understanding, hey, it's not going to happen again. I was fortunate to see Springfield a couple times a couple weeks ago. And, you know, we'll enjoy this tonight and start prepping for them on Monday. So.
All right, well, continue to enjoy this and celebrate. Congratulations on another district championship. We'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
No problem. Hayden, let's get the stats up there. I'll come up and join you here in a moment.
All right, well, thank you, Travis. Always appreciate that extra work that you're putting in down there on the court, bringing us those interviews everyone loves to see. So let's pull up those final statistics for you here this evening. Seneca East will start on the away side. 7 field goals tonight, 3 3-pointers, 18 rebounds, so an even rebounding battle between both sides. 6 fouls, so they really cut down on those fouls. After the Mohawk game the other evening, 18 turnovers and 50% from the line at 6 of 12. For those Buckettes, 20 field goals, 10 3-pointers. That was a huge number for them here this evening. Really got the job done around the perimeter. 18 rebounds, so an even board battle. 12 fouls, just 7 turnovers, so a combined 11 turnovers here in these district round from Willard, and 2 of 5 from the line. So those are your final statistics. Travis, what do you think?
Well, this was just a dominant performance by the Buckettes. Just as Coach just said, had a chip on their shoulder from last year. Thought that they had a chance at making at least a regional final, maybe a state Final Four. Got upset, like he said, in that semifinal round. And they knew that. Coming back in here, they had a lot of players back. Claudia Pfeiffer back. And, you know, the Cecil twins. They knew they had something special this year. And they're just showing it so far, just steamrolling through this district round. And now, next up on the docket, Springfield. And hopefully further there. But one game at a time for this squad. And they got a really good chance of making it to Dayton. We'll see. But 2 more games away from that. That will wrap things up here from the D4 Willard District Championship game. Your final score one more time, 52-21. Buckeye Central will take on Springfield Thursday at Massillon Perry High School at 6 o'clock. We'll see if we'll be here. We'll find out here in the next days if we'll be at that one. Our next OH Report live stream, Monday, we got the podcast is back after a week off due to the tournament. Tuesday, girls hoops, the D2 regional semifinal featuring the number one team in all Division II, the Lady Whippets of Shelby High School. And then boys hoops, district semifinal action in Division III and Division IV. So that's what we got coming up next week, but for now, that'll do it from here. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible this evening. Storm Blunchley, our great camera operator. Want to thank everybody back at BS Media Productions, the OH Report, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson. Want to thank Sutton Bank, our sponsor on pretty much everything. Scoreboard, replay, MVP, pre-halftime, post-game. Want to thank Frito-Lay, as well as the Freedom Festival in Ohio and Sutton Bank, our commercial sponsors. Want to thank Joe Crawford and the Willard Athletic Department, as well as the OHSAA, for allowing us to be here this evening to bring you these games live and free. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. For Hayden Gray, I am Travis Brody with your final score. One more time, 6 district championships in a row for the Buckettes. They defeat Seneca East 52-21. For Hayden Gray, I'm Travis Brody saying so long from the Haas.